Okay, so I'm going live.
Hey everybody, or all of Facebook
Hello, hello.
and YouTube. Welcome to another creative conversation. We are getting Instagram set up right now.
Yes.
So bear with us. Hope everyone is having a good evening.
Hello, family. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, there it is. How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I don't know which one. I,
Right.
I forgot. Hey, y'all.
I don't know if I did this right.
Don't find,
I don't think I did
don't find.
because I can't hear you at all. Hold on. Give me a sec, guys.
I think we need. I think we need Instagram's volume.
Okay.
Okay. Do I need to mute mine? Okay. Can she hear us now?
Okay, can you hear us now? She would know that. Um,
Okay, she said we're back. Okay, cool.
okay, we're back. Thank you for bearing with us. Now we are live on all of the things.
Yes. Yes.
And
On
everybody
all
can hear.
of the things.
Yes. So, once again, welcome everybody to another creative conversation. I am Veronica, so Creative Essex, and I am joined by my beautiful, lovely friend.
Hello, everybody. I am Taylor Renee.
Yes, and we are both multi-hyphenate creatives. If this is your first time joining, we typically just have conversations that we would normally have with each other, but in front of everybody.
Yeah.
So we can talk about all things from God to our creative endeavors to our lives. So
Oh, that's you.
this is really a free flowing conversation.
Yes. And you can feel free to join the conversation also in the comments and stuff. Like,
Please, we need the comments.
yes, these are conversations we have all the time. Sorry, y'all see Lauren, she knocked out back there. So if she wake up, I might have to, go get her. But
It's so peaceful.
yes, so
I need to
peaceful.
get into some of that sleep.
I'm
You know,
telling you, that's that ocean sound sleep. So if y'all hear any static in the background, Lauren goes to sleep to the sound of the ocean. So, a little hack for you parents, you should try it.
listen, because she knows what's up. I mean,
She be not, and if you change it while she sleep, she will wake up.
come on now.
So
Come on. Give
she's
me
in tune
entertainment
with
so
the
I can what's
ocean.
happening. Wait, who's playing? Who turned off the ocean?
Listen,
Where did it go? I thought I was on the beach.
bougie
Now,
baby alert, bougie baby alert. It's so funny.
oh man, so let's talk into everything. How are you
Yes.
feeling today, friend?
Oh my goodness, friend, I'm tired. I'm tired, friend, but I'm here and I'm pushing and I'm excited about all things. that are happening. I'm just tired, but I'm good. Like I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm good. How are
definitely.
you?
Same, same here.
Yeah.
Like, just drained. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
where's my energy at? So,
I'm telling you.
I feel you on that 100%.
Ghost said rain sounds. Yeah. Those
Yes,
two. Like sometimes if the video goes off, it'll go right into the next one and this rain sounds. Yeah. That's very true.
yes,
Yep, yep, yep.
definitely,
They work
definitely
hands in
on
hand
point.
for her. Hands in hand.
Definitely on point.
Whew.
So,
So
I've just been kind of taken aback by some of the things. Well, taken aback, and I don't know, I just feel kind of that, not want to say down, but like just some of the things going on. Like Ricky Smiley's son who passed away. I was just really sad about that. Like, it's just like every time we turn around, somebody else is passing away. You know what I mean? And they never said what the cause of what his cause of death was, but um, I did see that like he recently got baptized and had like rededicated his life. So that's like a great thing. You know what I
mhm.
mean? And it just kind of put everything into perspective. Like, you really don't know the day nor the hour
Yeah.
when we can just be up out of it.
Yeah. 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 I definitely can sense like a heaviness, just in general, not like from a specific area, but just in general. And it seems like it comes around certain times of the year, and somebody passes around that time of the year. And people, don't get me wrong, like people die all year long, we know that, but it's always like something significant, happening. Or I wouldn't say significant because all death is significant, but I would say just something that is well known, someone who is well known, or something happening with people who are known publicly or in a certain light. um and yeah, it's just like a really heavy time of the year. um I don't know. It's just weird. And I know for me, for me, sorry, it's a joke about saying for me, but I think that I have personally felt a little heavy this year as the holidays have started to like trickle in for the year 2023. um all of the, like, I've been more conscious of like hidden agenda, and conscious of you know uh, how we came about, like how did this holiday come about, more conscious of how, you know
Yes,
yeah, just been more conscious of stuff like that. And then specifically it being Black History Month, that has been different. Holidays uh have always been meaning different things for me, but ever since last Juneteenth, I want to say, um I've just been really indifferent as every holiday comes. And
Taylor,
yeah, just
Virginia.
really, really indifferent, wanting to appreciate still, and have respect for those who celebrate, and have respect for myself and my own culture. I haven't, I love the Lord, and I haven't converted to nothing else or nothing like that, but just understanding what it means that these things have been commemorated by man. Some of them commemorated for man, some of them commemorated just to be able to say that you acknowledged something.
Girl,
But you, at the same time, you're still controlling how I celebrate. Like you're
girl.
still, I'm supposed to be happy because I have a month to celebrate my skin color and all that we've done. I'm supposed to be happy because you give me a a holiday off, on the government federal calendar. Because you acknowledging Juneteenth. I feel so different, even just feeling weird about the name Juneteenth. Back then, but like I said, since then, as the holidays have come about and as things have happened, I've just been um not necessarily surprised, but also struggling to find that celebration of whatever holiday is. So yeah,
Taylor,
go
Lucretia
for it.
Renee,
Look at you.
Chantel,
He said most of these
like,
holidays stem from something negative. Exactly.
oh yes,
Exactly.
yes. I was just
Exactly.
talking about this, not specifically with Juneteenth, but with Valentine's Day. So I
Oh
told
yeah. Yeah. That's a big one.
I told my little boo Jane or whatever that I don't think that we should celebrate Valentine's Day. So we had a conversation about that.
Mm,
Um, you know, he feels indifferent about holidays in general.
mm,
That's similar to what you're saying. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
So that's the thing. And then
Yeah.
I was just as it was approaching because people were bringing up Valentine's Day to me, and I forgot because for me now the month of February, from February through May, I'm really fighting grief. Like I'm really
Yeah.
like I'm really doing a lot of work, that internal work to stay present, because my mom's birthday is February 25th. Her death anniversary day is March 11th. Then you have Easter. Then you have Mother's Day. So from that whole like spring, end of winter, and all of spring, it's trash for me. So I forgot about Valentine's Day. So people were saying like making little jokes about Valentine's Day, and I was
Mm,
like, oh snap, it is coming. And then thinking about it, I was like, I don't think we should celebrate it. Like,
yeah.
first off, I need to do proper research because I've never like fully researched it.
Mm.
And you know, I be a researcher. Okay,
You be
I
researching.
be a researcher. Okay, if you say something and I Google it, I could be on a long rabbit trail for days.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, you know, then this, and you know, then this happened. And you know that because this happened and this happened. So it's
Yes.
demonic. Like, I
Yeah.
always come to the conclusion that it's
It's
demonic.
demonic. Don't worry about it. It's demonic. It's just it's demonic. It's demonic. No, I feel you. Go said we all grew up just celebrating holidays because someone told you to, but we never thought about why and the history. Exactly. Exactly.
Yes. He's
Exactly.
preaching, man.
And I do think it's wonderful that, we're able to commemorate, things that are important to us. Um, I just think also that there is there is strategy behind how that works. Like there's so many things, there's so many different meanings of different holidays, and Christian holidays included. And
Exactly.
like everybody takes Christmas different, including Christians. We all take Christmas different. For example, we all take Easter different, and Valentine's Day, clearly we all take it different. Um, but I think that the reason why that difference has been so okay is because it creates more division, and because um, the corporate uh, activity that's going on, like you're honoring something, so that's you're still under their rule if you honor something. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I just be thinking, go just so deep into these thoughts about this
Yes.
stuff, and I be like, this is rubbing me so wrong, so wrong. But yeah, I was asked to do a spoken word last Juneteenth, and I thought it was going to go one way, and it went a totally different way. And my heart was really heavy by it instead of it being more celebratory. And I was just like, why? And I realized, like, after that, all of the holidays that just kept coming out, I was like, what is what like, what is going on? We're
Especially
celebrating this, but I have questions.
like with Juneteenth, especially because like a lot of Black people have celebrated it for a really long time, and it
Mm,
was kind of just like our thing. You know what I'm saying? Because it was almost like in, I don't want to say protest, but like it's like, you know how sometimes in ministry especially being creatives, we find ways to expose the enemy.
Mhm.
So Juneteenth was kind of like exposing the lie, like exposing the fact that okay, this was the day that it really happened. This, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
This
And
was
I
the
honor
rebellion,
that. Yeah, I
right?
honor that.
And then once everybody accepted it, it kind of became just like anything else.
Yeah.
Now you got Juneteenth T-shirts, Juneteenth. I saw some cups and like cake plates and
Mhm.
like it's just like everywhere and so commercialized. And now they're making sure that they can profit on all the
Right.
that,
And that's the part that annoys me
yeah.
because it feels like just a move to it's like one of them hush moves. Like let's just keep them
Yes,
quiet, give them their day, you know,
yes, but
shut shut everything down for the day. We're going to make money anyway if we just respect what's going on. And it's
yes,
just like, no, that's
kind of
not
like
enough.
took
Like,
stuff out of right, took stuff away from my community versus
yeah,
what
yeah.
we was doing before. But
Let them honor the birth of Jesus because they still gonna feel the presence under the tree and do all the things. Oh, let them celebrate, uh, the resurrection and all the things because the streaming platforms are gonna make so much money because everybody wants to go to church around this time. So let's let them invest in it. Like it's
girl,
just it's just too
I
it's
think
too
it's some
systematic.
listen
He said Black
and
History shouldn't be celebrated, but normal. Absolutely right.
on it,
Like I should be able
normalize
to
it
talk about how
in
black I
education.
am outside of February. I should be able to get on here and be like, I'm black, black, blacker than black because I'm black, and it don't have to be February. It don't have to be
Blackity
Juneteenth.
black
I'm
black.
blackity black black, and it doesn't have to be any of that stuff. That's just I'm just black, like
And then I like what you said about in education. Like,
Yes. You say kids
like
should
it,
grow up not having to wait till February, right? To know about Black history. I completely agree, man.
and not hearing
Completely
about the
agree.
same people over and over again, but like it really be like a history, like in our history book, and not be a separate section, but like in the timeline of how
Yes.
everything happened.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yeah.
Ooh, yes,
Yeah. I
like
didn't mean to rabbit
no,
about
no, no,
that.
no, no. You are on point tonight. You are on point tonight. Because when you say about celebrating holidays and how it brings people to church, girl, you just stepped on something. Like
Yeah,
I
like
felt like you stepped on a landmine. Like something exploded on the inside of me when you said that. Because like when we were both super heavy in ministry, like in that way, like ministering in a church.
mm,
Okay. Because we both minister with our lives, but I'm
mm-hmm.
talking about like in a church.
Yeah.
Them holidays, and I don't know. So,
I just feel like we
okay,
get lost in the purpose sometimes. Like we forget what are we even doing all this for? Are we really? I don't know.
right? Because okay, so okay. So there's two ways that you can look at, it, right? So at the
Okay.
time, it was like okay, boom, I'm about to bring all of myself to this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to bring all of this to my friends
Mm-hmm.
as I minister through the arts. Like I'm gonna bring it all because I don't know who's coming to church. Like people who normally don't come to church are coming to church on
Mm-hmm.
Easter. So because I'm in this position, I'm gonna bring all of myself because it's gonna reach somebody,
Right.
right? But then the other side of that is like it kind of is like just like the world, like the commercialized
Exactly.
side of it. And I
Yeah.
don't, how do you? So I
I
guess
don't
this is our
know.
first question. How do you make peace in your heart with that? Like, how do you decide? Like, am I going to do this? Am I going to participate or not? You know what I mean? Like how do you know which one is the right decision.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just looking at some stuff. Oh, E Baby came on, the poet himself, the haiku
Hey,
master. Hey, and Britt is here. Hey, girl.
hey,
Hey,
big.
hey, hey, hey. I think that what has been helping me navigate the heaviness of, all of that is, um, just having respect for these particular things that we celebrate all the time. Like, I will always
Mm,
honor my history. I will always honor the, what Christ did for me. I will always honor the birth of Jesus. I will always honor, all the other heritage months. I will always honor the differences in everyone, not just on their month. I'm not here to keep up with a calendar, that somebody is telling me when to celebrate people. Like, I think that purposing in my heart that, um I'm not here to just celebrate people, you know, when I'm told to, if that makes sense. I think that understanding that in my heart, like, I celebrate people because I like to celebrate people. I celebrate events because I like to celebrate events. Um, not because it's time to celebrate it, if that makes sense. You know,
yeah,
um, it
yeah.
should never just, oh, we it's time to focus on this thing, so let's just run with this. Does that mean all year you don't think about that thing until the next time it comes up? You know what I'm saying? And I'm just thinking about even stuff like Mental Health Awareness Month. Mental health should be aware. You should be aware
All
of
the
mental
time.
health all the time. People are dying all the time from mental health
Yeah.
problems, and we just wait until then. Or a good one that I just recently learned about, the postpartum awareness. Like, we should always be aware of that for
You know
mothers. You know
what?
what I'm saying? Like, we should always
Yes.
be aware of that. We should always be aware of the birthing process and how much that actually takes a toll on
On the
mother and
mother.
father
Yeah.
and the world and the child. Like, all of that is always important.
Yeah.
So,
Like,
I don't
you're
know.
absolutely right because I don't think people really understand. It's almost like you go through this process for 9 months and then you give birth and however that is. Like, and we say it like, oh, she had the baby. But okay, yeah, she had the baby, but a lot happened
I'm telling you.
within that. You know what I
I'm
mean?
telling you.
Like I've heard so many stories of women who, and that I personally know. You know what I'm saying? Who almost lost their lives giving birth, and then now they're expected to come into the house and be this mother and this wife. And if they're not, then something's like they're looked down upon. When really it's like, can we just take a step back? Like, I'm happy that my baby is here, but I almost died, and I like so like they don't even get a chance to process. Because if you have a near death experience in any other situation, people would be like, "Oh my god!" Like, but
And
in those
oh,
situations, it's like, and she's responsible for two lives.
yes, yes. And oh God. And even the most beautiful births, there's still, so, like, I will always call the birth of my baby girl beautiful, you know. Um, it was also a very traumatizing experience, you know.
Yeah,
So, not allowing both of those to exist all month or all year or every day, and just allowing that or respecting that existence when it's time. I just think that's really interesting. That's why I value the work of, like, doulas and,
yeah,
those who are dedicated to prioritizing that space and that work, because it's just one of those things. Like, it shouldn't only be for this moment. It shouldn't
yeah,
only be for this time. And I think that, yes, to an extent, you got to meet people where they are, as far as, celebrating and things like that. Just going back to the ministry aspect of it, yeah, you definitely want to respect. what people celebrate and what they believe and where our nation is and all of that. Like I get all of that. I do. I get all of that. I just think that sometimes we just get so lost in it. We don't even know how to celebrate no more because we're just trying to keep up and we forget the purpose. So the
It's kind
creative
of like a
ideas
fake.
are not flowing because you lost the purpose. You're just
Yeah,
trying to put on a show and it's not
yeah,
working. Like so
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. And I feel that way about everything, including like when people pass and stuff like that. Like their life was always valuable. And I just think, sometimes the media and things like that, we go very overboard and exploiting the
Yeah.
opportunity to put things like that, on the front page or whatever. When the truth of the matter is, you know, and then you shouldn't have to. I hope that this isn't the case, but I can only imagine, you have to pay for that type of silence and that type of privacy. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially with celebrities, like you have to pay for or respectfully, legalize not exploiting my life, while I grieve the loss of this person or that person or whatever. Because I've seen it beautifully handled, and I've also seen it completely exploited, and I'm like, how do they determine which one to do? I can only imagine it's the money, like Floyd's death. We can't we can't imagine what that did for the family to constantly see that video played. You know what I'm saying? And I understand the cause and what America needed to see what happened, but how I feel like to an extent it was exploited. It was just taken to a
Always,
whole nother level. um
always.
and that kind of trauma, like I just don't know. I don't know. I
It's
don't know.
even with Ricky Smiley's son passing away, Brandon Smiley. Like when I saw it, and then I told you I knew that he had like recently because he had posted it on his page,
Hmm.
like got baptized and gave his life, but in the comments it was so many people like asking what happened to him. And then if you go on YouTube, like there's so many videos of people talking about how upset they are that Ricky Smiley has not said like what the cause of death was. But it's nobody's
It's
business.
nobody's business. Nobody's
But I
business.
guess we're so used to being able to like know everybody's business
Hmm.
whenever we want to.
Right.
And even recently, like within my own personal life and having conversations. I don't know. I don't know if you guys. I don't know if I said it on here. I think I said it at Creative Cafe. But
uh,
one of my tasks for 2023 is
your sound went out for a second.
okay, there we go.
Okay.
Is to have conversations with people that I need to have conversations with.
Hmm.
Um, whether it's like estranged friends, what have you. So in some of these conversations, like one of the things that came up was that I am not, or they felt like I was not disclosing like enough pieces of my life with them. Um, the term that was used was like you're keeping secrets. But when I thought about it, I was like, why do I have to tell everything?
Yeah.
You know? And I guess that's the world we live in. Like everybody wants to know everything, but it's kind of like I guess the way, and I didn't realize I was handling things this way
Hmm.
until recently. But I guess in my world, it's like, what benefit is it? What's the benefit of giving you this information? Like, and I
Yeah.
can talk to you about something because I know, like, okay, Taylor is going to pray with me. She's going to be praying for me. She's going to be believing God. She has my best interests, at heart. Um, but it's kind of like, just in general, just like the masses, like, you might not need to know all the details of anything in my life. I think that's part of like guarding your heart.
It is. It is. And I think we all need to respect the layers, you know, of people's hearts and respect the layers of relationships. Like if we're not there, then we're not there. And just because you feel like you're supposed to be there, that don't make you there. That don't mean you're my person. That doesn't make me your person. And I have to respect that. And I expect the same, from you. But
Yeah.
when we assume, or when we
Mm-hmm.
come to the when we that's the dangers of um you know living in your head. Like you make up stuff the way stuff is in your head. You come up with how you perceive a person, how you view a person in your head, and you put those expectations on them without them even knowing that you did that, or you wanted that from them, because that's just what you made up in your head, or that's what you made your mind up that this is supposed to be, and it's and it's not that. And it's like, I'm sorry, I don't know what to say because no one's intentionally keeping anything from anyone, but it's amazing how we jump to something like that instead of jumping to, let me just pray for my friend. I don't know what's going on with her. I don't need to know what's going on. I'm just gonna pray. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a battle to get to those spaces too, because you thinking about stuff in your head like, man, she ain't called me, she ain't blah, 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 blah. You got to fight all of that stuff, put all that aside, and just say, you know what, I don't know what's going on. It could be anything, and I just want to be available. I don't want to assume. And whole time she needed me and I was too busy assuming that she was doing other things, or that she was feeling some type of way, or that she was keeping secrets from me. Like, maybe the time wasn't right, and in time you would have known when it was your time to know. That doesn't mean I'm keeping secrets though, you know. And we don't give people time to we don't give each other time to process anything because we just feel like we're supposed to know everything.
Yeah.
And yeah, sometimes you're just not a part of that process for somebody, and it's okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's okay. Yeah. Y'all, this a loaded conversation. This a little deep,
It's so
a little
loaded, and I
deep.
did not think it was going to
We
be
trailing.
loaded.
We going.
I'm just like, wait, he was talking about holidays. Now we all in my business. Okay.
It's going places, man. It's always going somewhere. But
Oh,
yeah. So I think that that's a beautiful, like, just back on the grand of
mm,
things. I think it's a beautiful opportunity for creatives to take that stand and take those risks of celebrating people and celebrating things without needing a time to do so. And just bring things to light because we all deserve that. We deserve to celebrate each other. You know, we deserve to do all the things. I don't know. I just feel like that's. I just feel like that's what we deserve. Yeah,
without it being,
yeah,
without.
and
But I'm
not
gonna
even deserve. It's almost like we've been given that privilege,
Yeah.
to create in that way, and
Yes.
we should just take advantage of it.
Yes.
We have a good opportunity, a good part to play, and we should go for it. I guess that's what I'm
Yes.
trying. Like, we should really just go for it and do it and be a part and be the reason. And I think that's also what I love about the creative spotlights that I do on my website through Daybreaks by Taylor Renee. Like, I love the fact that nobody has to tell me, or it's no certain time to celebrate a certain artist or certain person. Like, I just want you to know that your art is appreciated. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what time it is, regardless of how stuff is going, it's important that people know that. So yeah, yeah, I'm yeah, yes.
Yeah.
So maybe that could be that's our charge as creatives. Like how can we be better at making celebration and honor and respect a
Oh,
normal thing? Uh-oh.
maybe she's at, or maybe she's moving on.
I'm looking at her. Pretty good. She just grabbed a snack. I'm cracking up. I'm crying right now.
She grabbed the snack.
Yes, I'm about to go get her.
Okay.
She's crushing it, but I'm gonna get her, bring her down. she, she can eat it in peace.
I just saw her screen pop up. I said, "Oh,
Hey, mommy, come
she's
here.
awake. She's awake."
Come here.
She's like, "I'm still
Lauren.
so kind of baby."
Hey, come here. You okay? She like, I'm gonna finish this snack though, mom.
I'm gonna finish the snack first.
Finish my snacky
Uh,
snack.
but how did you feel about Creative Cafe,
Oh
our
my
virtual
gosh.
one?
Yes. So hated. There you
Oh my
go.
god. Ooh, ooh.
Come here. Get in here. I'm gonna put something in it. Okay. How did I feel about Creative Cafe? Come here, baby. Come here. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. Come on. You want it up there? You come down here with me? Come
Lauren,
with mommy. Come on. No? Come on. Come here. Come on. Oh, big girl.
Lauren,
Big girl. Mm. You all right?
big girl drinking out of a cup.
Yes. Big girl, big girl. She on big girl moves. You okay? What's wrong, mommy? You got it? I'm gonna get her straight real quick.
Yes,
You all right, mama? Um, yes, I enjoyed it too. Oh my gosh, it was so awesome. It was really good. I love the intimacy that our space like always provides. Like that's always like that's a heart stealer for me, just with the event in general. But yes, I learned a lot about characterization also, and just learned a lot about uh, what it what it could potentially look like to actually like for when I guess when like um what am I trying to say? Like when writers, when you go beyond your world, but you go to a place where you're using your world to create another world, like that is another, that's a different high. Um, and I've been there before, but not to this capacity. Like I feel like I walked away with a brand new world that I can explore in so many different ways, like and keep creating, you know. So just trying to keep it general without giving it away.
Without doing way too much.
Yes, but it was phenomenal. It was phenomenal. It definitely did what I needed it to do. Because like I said, I walked away with ideas. I walked away with other projects to just I just can't wait to get into. Like I'm just so excited. I'm trying not to do too much at once, but that one is like it's on my radar. Like okay, this is next. This is next. So
Yes,
yeah.
yes, yes.
How about
But
you?
I loved it. I was glad that like you guys enjoyed that because that's something that and I haven't done it in a while, but it's something that I used to do all the time is you have trauma somewhere, your character is gonna be toxic. Like I mean,
Yeah.
that is what it is.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, like when you do the deep characterization and you really go deep,
Mm-mm,
you not
so,
only say you not only talk about like the regular actors performance being positive, but you're really giving it who the person is. So you know, it just
yeah.
because everything about us. So if you really had to like write yourself out on paper, everything about you is not going to be like, oh, she's this complexion. She got her hair looks like this and this and that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, yeah, she's a go getter, but she can also be perceived as being arrogant. Like that's like part of it. Like
Yeah.
both sides. So it was just really fun.
It
It was
was.
just really fun.
It was.
It
It
was
was.
really fun.
It was an experience. Like I'm excited to do those activations again.
Yes.
I'm excited to
Yes.
do those again. So
Yes. Yes. Yes.
maybe for our next, those are good virtual ones too. So maybe
Yes.
next time we have a virtual one, y'all, that's the one. That's
Yes.
the one.
Yes.
Them the ones. Oh man.
Yes. Mine
Yes.
is feeling complete. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I feel good. I feel all, caught up and stuff. I really just I think it was just good to just take some time to just reflect on where we are right now. Um,
Yeah.
because like we've been saying, y'all, these are really organic conversations. We don't um what is the word? Like we don't practice our conversations.
Right.
And because we're actually like real friends, you guys get like the organic conversation. So
Yeah.
you could jump in, you don't have to jump in, you could listen, kind of, give a little podcast vibe, which is good because we're still working on that. Um,
Yes.
but we have a lot
Yeah.
of a lot of transitions coming up. So we appreciate everybody just with their patience on everything because it's a process. Trying to get all this
It
stuff
is.
together, it's a process.
It is. But we love you
Yes.
guys.
Yes.
And see you next Monday.
You said
Thank
bye.
you for
You
joining.
gave everybody a foot. I saw you. She just put her foot up, like.
Right. Hey, I'm busy.
Yes. Alrighty, y'all. Well, she definitely wants my attention, and she ready for
Yes,
me to get off
that
this
is.
live. I know
Lord.
that. You say hi.
Hi.
Say hi. Say hi, Auntie B.
Hi.
There it is. The smile. Oh, I thought she. There it is. There it is. You can't be mad for too long. You're too
Why you
cute for
trying to
that.
hide it from me, Lord?
You're too cute to be mad.
You trying to hide it from me? Why you trying to hide it from me? You took the paper out. You so.
Yes. And they're gonna take it from me and put it back. Hey, mommy.
Oh man.
Yeah.
All right. Bye.
Well, bye, y'all. Bye, everybody.